All right. Well, welcome again to a second Let's Play Pax Day today. Let's see how today goes. I feel like yesterday went quite well. Let's see how it goes now. All right. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. All right. Let's get right into it. Try to be a little bit more efficient with it today than I was the other day. I know I need to get wood, metal, all that kind of stuff, so let's just get the grind out the way now. This is a very intensive resource game, but it's not a bad thing. Let me try to test that out real quick too, because I really do need to figure that out real quick. All right, awesome. All right. So we got that going on too now. Everything should be in order. Nice. All right. It's a beautiful game, isn't it, though? Alright, so I want to chop trees. That's what I need to do first. Hopefully I can be pretty efficient with this and get it done pretty fast. I would like to have a good bit of hunting and other stuff in today's stream, if at all possible. Does it let me pick them up? No. Okay. That's cool. It wasn't long ago, and when I would pick those up, it would go into my inventory and they just disappear. So it looks like they're added back in now. Awesome. Ooh. I could substitute those in instead of rosehip even. It's the same. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. I was gonna put them one at a time in each of my charcoal things after I get this done, but uh, I'm just gonna spam them in there because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come right back down and then chop another set and get them both filled up because and right after that I'm gonna go farm and I'll probably go farm impure iron just cause, and then I'll do raw iron after that with a little pure iron. It's probably my game plan. ADHD boy talking out loud. It sure is nice having the wrought iron chopping axe and a wrought iron mining pick now. Chop, 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 right? A lot of chopping. I do love farming out here in the wildlands, though. You can start out with the dead trees with the stone tools, and then the lower stone rock as well, up to the iron and such, like the impure, I think, and all that. And then you can go higher than that with the to the pine, and to the next set, and then these now, etc., etc. It's just a nice area. I've gotten used to farming this more than being in the home valleys farming, to be honest with you. Oh, well, let's put those in place there. And that gives me 180 instead of 177 as before. That's cool. Subtle little upgrade. Maybe I'll have better luck with something. I ain't gonna lie. I probably won't even attempt to try the Advanced Exorcist I did in the last video until I get either the Great Sword built and or probably level up my stuff a little bit and then make me another piece of plate or two, probably too, just because I'm a clunky boy and I know I'm just gonna run in there and just gotta go duh duh duh, you know. So I know I need to prepare for that. I know myself. No matter what you do, you get those pop-ups, so, huh? That's crazy. I wonder how I can go to maybe turn off all... Yeah, there you go. And I'll just turn them all off as I can. That's annoying. So now I know I gotta go check Microsoft Edge. Because I won't lie, after the other video, seeing that, I actually went into my, you know, the email settings and turned off all that. So I don't know why it came up. But now seeing it said it's got like Microsoft Edge settings too, so I guess I'll just try to do my best to remember that, so after the stream I can correct that too, because that's rude. I don't want pop-ups like that while I'm trying to play my game and have a pure quality stream. Sorry for that, guys and gals. The impure iron won't take long even like after the next tree run. It's the regular iron and the pure iron that takes a little bit longer to get. But after that, we'll probably get some farming in on some like creatures, deer, boar, badgers, etc. You know, get some level up on the weapon. All right, let's bet. I don't need no more of that right now, though. Hey, hi Helix. How you doing today? I was wanting to pop in the channel when I saw you popped in the Discord earlier, but I was already had went live, and so I didn't know if you know, because I was already live streaming. So that's why I didn't pop in the voice channel just earlier. But other than that, I'm actually doing pretty good. Dealing with the arbitrator still, with the insurance company trying to play me on my roof, but we're finally getting closer. We're at the settlement now for it all, so we're getting that slowly taken care of. It ain't what we like, but it's better than what we would have got, you know. So we're blessed on that front. And just trying to enjoy some packs, you know. Hopefully be efficient and get these wood runs in real fast, get some iron runs in, and then go right back to grinding some animals. And then maybe if the iron's ready, do some more crafting and hopefully level up and maybe make another piece of plate, or maybe finish off making that yeah, maybe we'll do that. Hey, maybe we'll do all that for another day, like a special rant stream or something. That's funny. Hell, maybe one day you'll talk me into going back to playing Call of Duty or something, you know? I mean, it's been so long since I played Call of Duty stuff, man. It's been a long time. I think my son got me to play some of the Black Ops stuff like a year or two ago. It might have been Call of Duty too. I don't even know, man. It was like a space station, like was in it, and like zombies. I think it was like Modern Warfare or something, you know, or whoever makes that one or something. I think, does it Call of Duty makes Modern Warfare? Whichever one it was. There's like in a space station. It wasn't on the moon either. It was like a space station. Because I played a different one where you're on the moon with the Nazi zombies and stuff. Other than the obvious, how's your day going, sir? Tell you one thing, yeah, Call of Duty is my favorite, and Black Ops. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I was playing COD and didn't even realize it then. Okay. Cool, cool. Glad to hear that. Be honest with you, I'm actually looking forward to next Tuesday checking out Throne of Liberty if they don't have the update for PAX out by then. Um, Cause like PAX is really heavy on like resource grind, time sink to build up your craft and everything else, and like whereas Throne and Liberty is a typical like theme park, you know, MMO RPG, uh, where it's got a heavy influence on like not like I wouldn't say it's heavy as like Desert Online on mob grind maybe, but like I do see like how they got the secret dungeons, the open world dungeons, the timed dungeons, etc. You know, different things. So it's heavy on the grind like that, and I'm actually looking forward to that because that's like straight up just killing stuff and getting loot and like maybe getting purples or whatever, you know, that kind of deal. So I'm looking forward to that because it's been a hot minute for something like that versus like in here, you know, which nothing wrong with this. Like I'm cutting this down and like, you know, I'm gonna get like maybe some heartwood, some sapwood, and some alpine berry, whatever, you know. It's not as much of a sense of progression like up front, like what's it like I guess you could call it like a dopamine hit, you know, like you get in like RPG or ARPGs like Path of Exile or something when that divine hits the ground, you know, or something like that, or maybe in like COD where you're playing earlier, like when you get a one scope, what's that? They call that one scope. And you pop them with one shot with the scope like real fast, like you know, forget what it's called. Heck, if you ever stream COD, bro, I'll come and watch you, man. Maybe I can learn how to play again and watch you, you know? Because I can't remember how to play none of that stuff. Probably need to get back into it. Quick scoping. Okay. Cool. At least I'm starting to get back in the gym again. I'll say that. That's good. I want to get in a habit and stay back in the gym, you know? And I was trying to remember, maybe it's the same game too. It had this one, like, because we bought him like this, like, I ain't even gonna say the expansion. I think it was like a orange thing. Okay, yeah, you know what? Next time he goes live on that, I'm gonna return a favor. I'm gonna go watch his COD thing. Like, as long as I'm not, like, actually live streaming during it myself, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll definitely come out and check it, because I want to check that out. I might get back into playing COD a little. Why not, you know? I'll be farming different skins for the guns. But I was saying, my son, he got him a pack. It made like 80s stuff or something, and had like this like carnival type level. It had a whole bunch of stuff. It was cool, but the carnival level, bro, it was wild. And like, you know, he was pretty good at the game, so he had learned. I'm sure he watched a video or something, a guide to it, because it was like intricate, man. All these different things you had to do to set up to trigger like a UFO event or something there in the center of the thing, and it was like a whole bunch of. I was like, man, you know, I forget how many minutes I was watching, but it was like, I'll say it was like 10 minutes or something. It felt like just watching him get all the conditions met to unlock that thing to happen. It was crazy. I was like, man, I didn't know they'd be rolling like that in some of those battle maps, you know, with stuff like that in it. That's actually really cool. Yeah, maybe one day too. I'll soon. I'll say in the next, probably in the next few weeks, I may load up Star Citizen and mess around with that a little bit too. I haven't. I only play it like every 6 months ish or so. Sometimes after like big updates. Apparently, I think they just had a semi big update, but I always wait at least a few weeks to a month after something like that because they're always going to have like server mesh issues or persistent server issues or something right now what they're doing, which is totally understandable, when they're adding the scale of what they're adding to the universe, literally. Did I bring a spare? I did not. I'm a naughty boy. It's alright. I almost got a full inventory of wood anyways. Well, you know what? I guess since I'm already out here and I got the room, I got 3 stacks. Yeah, why not, dude? I'm gonna hit up this iron real quick. Why not? So I'm not being totally inefficient. I think there's enough veins I can hit just real quick right here. I haven't even walked far, and then I can go back up and repair my wood chopping axe. Hell, I need to check if I get another one. I need to just put 2 of each thing in my kit, 1 of each in the active and 1 of each in the inventory. Which I do that already with the mining pick. I don't know why I didn't do that with the wood axe also. Yeah, that's that's the only thing that I was saying is kind of a weakness to this area, but in a way it's kind of not too bad. So like if you go across the, I'll show, you know what? How about I do exactly a run? You probably already do the same one, over to the right across the river. Am I correct? Oh, you'd be surprised, man. On you can put like all the kilns you'll probably ever need like on one floor on a multi-story on the same plot. You know, like I'll show you. I'm about to run up here and put a bunch of wood in some of these right now, straight up. Okay, yeah. Let me show you the map real quick. So where I go to get like my impure iron most of the times is I cut right across the river right here. And I come right through this little kind of, it ain't a secret pass, but it's a little pass right here. And you cut right through here, and there's like iron ore all like trickled up around here like this and such. And then you cut around, and there's some like right here as well, you know. And I loop back around, and as you come up, there's like a bunch of deer and some boar right here. So I'll kill them usually because I'm not that super efficient. Like I don't try to make it to where I'm so stressed that everything in my inventory has to be iron only or whatever, but like I try to get majority iron, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, you do the same spot. No, here's another one I haven't gone back to in a while, but it's supposed to be just littered with it, alright? But it's a little bit more of a walk, so that's why I just kind of hadn't done it yet. But over on the map on this side, like up past, I call it the 4 corners, where this walkway is right here. So like, it like all of it's like up through here. There's a lot, and then there's also a bunch through here, right? But so like if you go up through here, it looks like you could cut through and come curve like that and go right up to it, or you could just get all of the stuff that's on here. Now that's per what it shows on the Pax database website map, you know. So, but like I said, it's a little bit of walk. So if I did that, it would be for pure, just to get the impure iron like really grindy, and I'd probably port back and just walk back to our spots. But this right here, yeah, it's a little sparse on it, but you can almost feel my bag, you know, for the most part, kind of, you know, and then just So yeah, I get you. That is the one part. But you know, if they would release the economy, then I wouldn't even care because I could sell pure iron early and use the gold to get all the impure I ever wanted. You know, that's kind of my thinking, and that's why I put my other property. Did I ever show you that where my other property is on the road right there for when we do get the vendor stalls and everything? Then this is where when they get to maybe even some improvements when they got a 5.3 might see some improvements, but I think the real improvements we'll see with this game for anyone that watches later and wonder like, oh, why is he zoning in like that, um, is because of the nanite technology that's coming eventually, like with the upgrade to 5.4 is what I'm hearing, and that will increase like the amount of objects in your draw distance. That's exactly why it just made me load in like that for anybody watching later on. um, it's because it's going to load in like all this stuff, right? If it just loads in the concrete or whatnot, it won't do that. But to load in like all the torches and everything, it's still loading in, right? Um, just for anybody who wonders. Now you haven't seen other property, but let me get these kilns going, and I'll show you what I mean. Also, like, because this is just one plot right here, right? Um, what this is. I don't know, and I still got room for more, man. Like I got 6 small kilns up here, and then 1 big kiln already. I got 8 small furnaces up here, right? And then later they're gonna be 8, real furnaces up here. You know what I mean? And then the same deal. I might add like a whole row more of thin ones and like a big thing of big ones, or whatever. Who knows? But there's mad room here for enough for all of my iron needs, or let alone the clan's iron needs for the most, you know what I mean? Like, it's just that much space, right? You know. Alright, let me not lose my train of thought. And just start smashing stuff up. Alright. And yeah, I could be clicking those and putting that in a chest, but I ain't trying to do all that. Oh, wow. I got so much more heartwood than I'm used to. Oh, before I forget, let me heal my weapons so I don't walk out there and be like, oh. And I need to see if I've got a spare wood chopping axe. I do. So I need to just keep that like that, and then that like that. And in there for now. I'm lazy. I'll sort that later. Yeah, I'll show you. Give me just a second. I'm about to drop off this mess, and then I might craft the wood real quick when I got here, just to get it out. Because a lot of that's still red to me, I think. Yeah. The goal is to get past the iron levels to get my iron up. Yeah. Sometimes it be like that, and it hits these bottlenecks. For me, what happens is, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of embarrassing. Especially with the amount of times I make characters and kind of gone through it. But, I'll admit, dude, there's so many times where I start putting down some tables and get, like, bottlenecks somewhere and forget, like, oh, I need this from tailoring, or I can't even advance the metalworking in general like I want unless I get leatherworking together too. It just, oh my goodness, yeah, I feel your pain, dude. I really do. I do, man. It's serious out here in these streets, real. I don't even really need planks like this, to be honest with you, but like, if I'm gonna get orange experience for this and I can craft this many of them real quick, I mean, and I need to get it up anyways, right? So, one day I'm gonna do a stream of just pure building, probably. You know, like uh, building out the bottom up or something or whatever. You know, something like that, so people can see the building side of it too. Especially now that I'm getting more leveled up into carpentry, I've unlocked a lot more wood stuff than I even realized and other things. No, yeah, and that's what I learned. I used to be a hardhead and just spam everything in one or two and feel like I was just doing good, right? But game genie mode and you know, not explainer or nothing. It's just intended in the game, right? And that's why plots are king. Like if I got, so I realized like, okay, I can have, you know, if technically I think it's 8 slots in one of them, right? So basically, if you have 8 uh, kilns, I think it is, you can like put one in each of them, and then that way you don't have to wait like after the first, what is it, 25 minutes or whatever the cooldown is to make the charcoal, because it won't start the next one until that first one gets done, right? But if you have all those multiple kilns, like you're saying, you can put one in each of them, and then so that way when that first cooldown is done, you get all of them instead of waiting like half a day or until the next day or etc. It's like really game changing, you know. And you can do that with a lot of stuff like the skinning racks, the tailoring like cloth rack thing, whatever it's called. Um, the distillers, I think, as well. There's some others probably, you know. It's crazy, you know. It's crazy. It really is. Oh, you know what? I don't care if it's hard. I do want to make a bunch. I want to make like a bunch of these if I can, and then so that way, because I think there's some weaponsmithing ones that's coming up that I already got that I think are starting to get ready to be needing to take this wood. So why not, right? Try to make a few stacks maybe. And if I lose it all, I don't care. I don't care. It'll be, you know, I gotta go chop more wood for these kilns. I ain't even barely started the grind, dude. I ain't gonna lie. This stream might be turning into a cut wood stream. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, man. This game, boy. Yeah. I can't wait till more stuff opens up to where, like, it's not, this isn't just majority of the game, you know what I mean? Like, this is still a majority of the game and I get it, but, like, I can't wait till, like, exploring other places becomes meaningful. Visiting and interacting with other people's vendor things, the barony systems, the religion, just, I don't know, to free up the monotony of this, you know what I mean? I can't remember if it does or not. I don't think it does, only because I currently have it, right? And I don't remember using fine wood to make it, the fine wood stocks, but I don't, you might be onto something. I'm not even sure, to be honest. All right. Ooh, I got that other one. Well, I guess I need to. Yeah, I got. I was gonna stop to make smalls, but I'm like, I gotta at least get one more to have a 10 stack. You know, I'm weird like that. Yeah, I'll go. What I'll do is I'll check in just a second. Helix, I'll look. I'll have my bench in just a moment. I'm gonna finish off the last on this. Why not? Hell, I probably should have did more wood beams too, but whatever. But I could use some of these too. That'd be cool. And I'm only gonna stream. I'm planning to hopefully go like an hour and a half ish. You know, I'm trying not to go to like the 2 hour mark ish, but so I could keep it short. So I'm gonna try to get better at that and try to be more refined with it. I'll try to get way more and better over time. Like I was even thinking about taking some spare time to look at like how to make like nicer thumbnails and other stuff because I just don't have no clue, but I want to learn how to do all that, you know. And like I already got it unlocked where it said like I can embed live streams or something now, you know. But I don't even really know what that even means, you know. So I gotta look that up and figure out what that is and all that, you know. I think it said I could put my own links in my descriptions now too, or whatever. And some other stuff like I could put links in the chat. Yeah, you streamed PAX for 5 hours. Oh, so, okay, okay. I'll have to look at your stuff later, bro. I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel, bro. Yeah, I feel that. Well, you see how I am. I'm real scatterbrained, you know? Like, I really got to work on that. I'm trying so hard, you know? Because, like, if you go back and watch my other stream, I'm just everywhere, you know? And I need to get more, like, one-track minded sometimes, you know? It's just really hard because I'm just my brain's all over the place, you know? And then it doesn't help when I get easily distracted, too. So I get you. I totally understand. Oh, I already had some stuff in here. Bad. Okay. Well, I didn't know that I had that. I mean, I would have I made a lot more smalls if I. That's what you know. What? That's my bad for not looking in my box beforehand. You know, but it's all good. Like I was saying the other day on the other stream, I was gonna eventually. I want to make enough boxes to where I got one up filled for each of those things all the way down. And I was thinking, uh, um, of like deleting all this benches right here and like making like a wall right here going up if it lets me and putting all these benches and this whole thing because that way I could delete this where these benches are, right? And then right here I could make that table shelf thing I was talking about to put 3 sets of these high chests all the way down on it, you know what I mean? And then I could just put all these tables back like these tables would go where these are now, you know what I'm saying? These chests would now be where this is, and then this tables would go right here now, and then just wall it all in right here, like its own like building, craft building or something, and then have all the kilns and charcoal stuff outside along the perimeter or something, you know? It's kind of what I was thinking. And we see, you know, and we talking about one-track mind and all that. I'm glad I just said that because I would have forgot because I'm a scatterbrain boy. I never showed you that spot, bro. I'm stupid, my bad. I never showed you that spot where I'm at. So like I said, like this whole thing right here is really just, well, it's a little bit more than one plot because of this right here, because it comes down where I put the go, because that's part of this going down for the stairs, right? And I can't see where this plot, I don't see where the second plot ends. I guess it ends Yeah, it ends right there. Okay. Yeah, so from where it says your plot right there down there, kind of that's like the borderline for the bottom of the first plot, right? Basically, I guess. And then under that's my third plot. So my fourth plot, if you look way out over there, there's a blue one, and the reason I put it here is because it's on the edge of the map, like on the road to go to the wildlands that butts up to all the other like home worlds going that way. You know, the home valleys or whatever. I put this here because I mean it's already taken by everyone else, right? So like that's the only one I could put there. I got it because like also it's walled on both sides, so it gave me more space. You know what I'm saying? Like this is actually on a different character that I deleted from a test earlier on this server that I forgot about, and I just happened to come back on here within that 72-hour period with the new character to start fresh up there, not knowing that I had this down here. Like I wish I was down here. You'll laugh because the boxes still say like Emperor Filthy's chest or something on it, because that was the other character that I had first made the test out here previously, you know. So yeah, pretty funny. You know, if I had like stone and all that on me right now, and clay, I'd probably test out to see if I could put walls up there real quick for that, like I was telling you. But I can't be bothered. In that short time span, I already done forgot what I was about to do next up here. I think I have no choice but having to go downstairs and either go on an iron run or more wood, honestly. I don't think there's no way around it, whether I like it or not. You know, I guess I might as well keep this in there. Put that stuff up. Because I only got like 2 of them running. I need to get at least 2 more going. Maybe I will split it across the other ones. Let's see, I already got enough iron waiting to go almost already. You know, just from not even trying. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna go get more wood, man, because I think like that's my bottleneck right now. I'm gonna get enough wood. I'm gonna go chop to get enough wood to fill up everything, all the kilns. You think that's a good idea? I know it sounds boring, but yikes. What am I else supposed to do? That's what I'm saying. I wish there was like I can't remember, was it New World or something like that? Like there's certain mobs you could kill that like gave you like stuff that you could farm. I remember I was killing mobs that gave me like mining mats or like wood cutting mats. I can't remember, but I'm just saying, like, how come we can't have like wood like nymph things or something out here we could kill that like drop? Hey, what's up, Orange? Welcome, bro. Thank you for popping in, man. Appreciate that, bro. Blue Helix is just talking about you. I didn't know, because I was thinking about maybe learning how to play COD again and checking that out, because I found out y'all do that. So he was telling me you do COD streams, so I was telling him later I want to check out one of your streams when you do it, like, you know, when I'm not live streaming, hopefully, and then check you out, you know what I'm saying? So thank you for dropping in, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Most of the game does look good, though. Can't lie. And I will say, when the updates finally do start dropping, to where they add the PvP to the extent of the Knight and Barony system, you'll actually be able to not be limited to have to place your properties in the home valleys no more. You can take a chance to be flagged, and you can actually, you know, build out here in the wild wherever you want. And honestly, like, I found the super coolest place. Like, if the game does pick up and that actually is worth putting all the time into, like we hope eventually it will be, there's like this really cool stone area near some pure iron area where like it's got like this rock feature where it goes down. It's got like its own built-in basement and everything, and it's got like a stone arch in front of it for like a doorway built in naturally. It's sick. So, not gonna lie, Orange. Right now, I'm on tree chopping mode. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying to chop enough of this stuff to get all my charcoal kilns going, so that way I can get all the awesome iron that I got on fire on queue, and then hopefully in less than 20 minutes ish, I'm hoping I can get ready to start farming some deer and some boar and start farming some leather hides. That's kind of where we are in this game right now. I don't know if you know too much about Pax Dei or not. So I'm specifically going after these trees because they give a higher chance for heartwood. It's probably why it's taking me longer to fill up my kilns. Honestly, if I want to fill up my charcoal kilns the fastest, I should go down the Stairs of Doom. And there's some big trees down there. They give me like 40 and 80 stacks of like sapwood and stuff. Nice. Yeah. There's some down below that do that too. But I don't know why. I like the ones that spawn on my way when I go to do that impure iron run. I don't know why. But there's a ton up and down the main road. Like if you go down those stairs I made, right? And you just follow it to that main road on our side and then take it walking left, you'll just constantly run into like deer on the right side and boars on the left, and then it'll just keep be like that until you go into the thicker forest, and you'll start coming across like bears and stuff. I may go that way again to farm today, or I'm probably gonna go the other way because I kind of do need to get some impure iron going. Because I know one thing about this game, it's when you don't think you need something, it's when you find out you need something from it. So I just want to have my bases covered. Because I still can't remember how to make the linen string, whatever, so I can make that great sword from yesterday. Because I really want to get a great sword going. I think, like you're saying, if I get the great sword and trance exorcist, days are numbered. I probably should pop that stamina potion to make it a little quicker to get the stamina back, but I don't know how much more efficient I'll make it. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Flax, most likely in what regards? I'm sorry. Oh, Yeah, no joke. I think it's a bottleneck in the sense that I just gotta like actually like take the time to leveling up tailoring enough to unlock the right to make the actual linen string or whatever. You know, it's the same thing with the leatherworking, right? I'm right there before needing to grind something so I could, because I'm at the point already where I need to be grinding that orange leather now. You know, because like I straight up got enough stuff to make the forge. You know, like I'm just bottlenecked by needing to level up the things to unlock the two components that I already have the mats for to make it. You know what I mean? So, Orange, if you're still around, what's going on in COD now? Like, isn't it like isn't the new Black Ops just popped, right? Hell, maybe one day I'll do a real life COD stream, and I'll take out one of my Dracos and clean it or something for a stream. I need to. I haven't cleaned some of my guns in more than I'd care to admit, honestly. I need to take them out and do a one over on them, inspect them, and make sure everything's good on them. I'm pretty sure I can do that on YouTube. I think YouTube allows me to like have a video cleaning my firearms on stream, right? So I think that one dude has streams where they're like shooting at the ranges in real life. Oh, you know, yeah, it's cool. Hell, I appreciate him even stopping in, man. It means a lot to anyone that stops in here with myself, learning this as it goes, like trying to become a decent streamer boy or whatever. Yeah. Come out October 25th. So it like when that comes out, is it gonna be one of those deals like if you buy a certain pack you can start playing a little early, or how's all that work? I ain't gonna lie. I might really want to start watching on, learn how to play that stuff again. So when that drops, I might start playing that again because my son used to love playing that stuff too, and I could play with that with him and all that, and all of us, and then also isn't that the one like in this Black Ops 6? Isn't that one where they got the dudes that are looking like they're from the 80s and stuff, and you go on the missions and it's got those cutscenes and such, right? That's the one I'm thinking. Like that'd be fire, a continuation of that. That dude with like that leather bomber jacket and them glasses and stuff. I believe it. I believe you can't wait for October 25th. I get it, man. If that's what you like, I get it, man. When there's a drought, in gaming, there be a drought. I feel you, man. You know, and you're ready for that rain to come. We need that copium to rain out the skies, you know. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, okay. Bet because that's why I saw a trailer or something by off chance, and that's why I was asking because it still looked like they had the dudes in there. So okay, so it's a continuation into the '90s now because it looked like they still had some of the operators from the other one, right? Yeah, bet. That's cool. Yeah, man. I might want to get that just because of that alone, man. Yeah. I'm gonna ask my son about that, see what's up, see where his mind's at with it, you know? I don't know if he's still down into that or if he's burnt out or what the deal is, you know? I'll have to check it out, see where he's at. I'll let you know. Bet. I got time to figure out. October 25th is still a little bit away. Yeah, man. I used to play Division 2, stuff like that, and yeah, I tested Warzone with him a little bit when it first came out. I can't remember if we played it when it came out or if it was still in beta, and he just had access to it, and I played with him like that. But there's the one where like you jump out the plane and you kind of like drop into like the your zone, and you just run around and try to. Yeah, I did that one. It was pretty cool. I was boo boo at like trying to learn how to strafe slide and and all that. And some of the guns I was just total doggo with. Yeah, so I gotta learn. I gotta go through the COD Academy, bro. Like, I'm probably that guy, like, y'all want to put in the team so you get the stats on the other side, you know? Yeah. Why does it say fox? Did I kill a fox or a fox? I killed a fox and I didn't even know I killed a fox. My bad. Damn. Chopping trees so hard I killed foxes in the middle of chopping trees. Bet. Yeah, man. And if you're ever live streaming later too on YouTube or whatever, dude, let me know, and I'll come and watch you, support you, and all that. You know, that's what it's all about. Us helping each other and enjoying these games and building a cool community, and that's what it's about. I like that. And I miss that. There was at times years ago been in some really great stuff like that, and then stuff happens or whatnot, but been some really, I guess the highlight of the awesomeness for me was mostly like when I used to play WoW, like before Burning Crusades even came out, that kind of deal. It was like, and we just had a really good guilds and communities back then. It was just awesome, and I'm sure there's plenty of that now still. It's just hard to find and even harder to create, but after so long of just dealing with so much mid, I'm just at a point where I'm like, I want to make a community again. I don't mind if I have to be a guild leader or whatever. If, it's a lot of work, but whatever. I want to have a cool place where people can come together, play games, and be chill, and all that. So that's what I'm gonna start working towards, and that's also a reason why I'm streaming stuff like this right now. It ain't just because I like Pax Dei or because I want Pax Dei to do good. It's also because, like, I gotta start streaming if I want to start dreaming. But to go back and segue into the other thing, I'll probably end up, like, after I talk to my son and see what's up, I'd probably go to play the new Black Ops before I go into Warzone, probably. Even though Warzone is free. I think I'd rather, like, pay and have the campaign and, like, better unlocks and just the more, I don't know how to explain. I think you totally understand the seasonal progression and etc. Like, more. Not that Warzone ain't gonna have that. Yeah, that's the thing. It's keeping that mindset, dude. And that's why we used to have one of the greatest guilds of all time back in the day. Is because, like I was telling Big Reddy and others, we didn't let when we got high up, and me and the other guy, we were co-joined over the guild and all this, and we never got big headed. So the way we did it, and the way I always did in any other game I went to when we made communities is, we had like basically like kind of like a Knights of the Round Table time, but kind of set up deal like where like there was like other people in charge of other things, but like that didn't happen until like we took time. For example, in WoW, as we started getting our guild members going, we started taking the time. Even if me and my other homie was like max level, that didn't matter. We'd come back down, dude, and we'd spend like weeks taking the new people through all the stuff, like literally like taking the time to take them through the campaign and questing to get to the dungeons or whatever they wanted, and because we wouldn't let someone be in charge of a dungeon or a raid unless they had already been in those dungeons or raids and knew how they go. How you gonna have someone that's in charge of other people and doesn't even know what phase to expect for what or this or that? It's silly, and that's how people get upset, and it starts fights and drama and just. So we mitigated like 90% of like the drama that typically happens in most guilds and other things by just using that kind of mindset on like everything from dungeons to crafting to gifts, whatever you name it, you know what I'm saying? And then beyond the Knights of the Round, like we also had it to where because we did that for everybody, regardless of rank or anything, when you come into your family, whatever, like everybody has a voice, dude. Like when we would have like our actual guild meetings, it wasn't some mess like we put out a text and on Discord or TeamSpeak, because back then we were using TeamSpeak and Ventrilo. But it would be, for example, it wasn't like how you see a lot of stuff now, like some the higher ups get together on a Discord and be like, oh, we're gonna do this, and never once actually talked to an entire guild about what they were gonna do before they did it. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. But that's what you see happening all the time nowadays, man. And it's so crazy. So one of my point is, even the regular members had 100% voice in everything we did, man. And we would basically sit down with everybody, have our little meetings, and a lot of our members looked forward to when we had our meetings, like and we get together and do stuff afterwards and giveaways and all kinds of stuff, and that's how we did it, and I don't even remember what the limit was for like how many people you could have in a guild back then, but I can tell you like we technically had hundreds of members, and when I say that, I'm not talking about alts. We used to have like 2 to 4 molten core groups going on every week. It was crazy, and I think it was a 40-man dungeon then, and still is now. I think so. We were running deep. We were running deep. And the only reason we ended up altering it wasn't even because of the guild. It was just a lot of us are old heads, and has the Burning Crusade came out and just obsoleted our horizontal progression for like our legendary items, and then our reputation grind are obsoleted for blue items in the first dungeon with gems. It kind of just made a lot of people sour, and we started bleeding out people. And then by the time the Wrath of the Lich King was about to come out, I didn't even buy it. I had dropped out a while myself and started playing EverQuest 2 and just you name any other MMORPG out there, I've probably played it. But the first shooter I ever played was Wolfenstein 3D on a 286 computer back in the day. And then into Doom and Hexen and all that stuff, and then Quake and then Unreal and all that, That's how I started in the first person shooters, and then I started playing like Rainbow Six, Tom Clancy, and the old school sweaty stuff. Like that's what made, I ain't gonna lie to you, that game made me quit playing first person shooters, honestly. Because back in them days, I'm talking about when we was on AOL dial-up, and all that mess, and like, okay, like people complain about aimbot and like spawn campers and all that stuff now, Imagine back then on dial-up when dudes was for real spawn camping, breaking code, and like you're in your safe zone in the spawn camp, loading in still off your dial-up into the map, and you die before you load in because someone's cheating. And that was happening so much that like entire weekends of play sessions was spent like that, loading into zones, you know. And I just got to where I'm good with the first person shooters for the moment. If it's gonna be like that, you know. And I don't think it's like that no more. But there was a time when it was, and I was like, I'm good. I used to enjoy it, man. I used to love running up on boys and clocking them. I've been behind the doors, getting people, hiding in the bush and shanking. Yeah, it wasn't until recently for me too, Helix, in the last few years. I've always been in crafting and all that, but in the last few years, really getting seriously more into more crafting survival types. I think that's also, maybe that's got something to say for both of us and a lot of us in general, with the drought of quality games. And like, when I say that, I hope it doesn't get taken the wrong way. Is there not quality games out there? Yes, there's tons of quality games out there. But like in the sense of like to fill that niche or that need in the moment or something, I feel like a lot of gamers nowadays could count themselves in that kind of a category. And I think because of that, it's led me down into this thing where I'm buying more indie titles and early access stuff, and like a lot more stuff like that, like crafting survivals, like everything from Pal World to like Bellwright, you know, and such. Um, and I even got Conan Exiles, and to be truthful with you, I've never really played it. I played it a little, you know, but I've never played it too deeply, you know. I got a lot of games like that in my inventories, honestly. What I was really waiting for, and then when they'd come out, it kept flopping, man. All the different ones they'd make, and it's like just really discouraging. Is I think one of the games is called Dead Matter. There's been others like it in the last few years. Like kind of try to come out open world DayZ type thing or whatever, but like Resident Evil type ish, like Scum ish, you know, all mixed together, you know. And at the same, I think the other one was trying to do something like that. Remember the day before that one pooped out too. I don't even think that one even fully released. You know what I'm saying? You get the picture. And I think like a lot of people, a lot of us, because hell, I'm even thirsty for like a cool horror survival, zombie survival, MMO slash FPS, whatever type of game, man. You know, like that would be cool. You know, and I don't know why like some of these companies ain't getting it right when they have so much of this crazy money to drop, and you got insane engines nowadays like Unreal Engine 5 and all these assets now like Quixel Bridge and Quixel Scans and all this stuff. I just don't get it. I think I own that game, Survive the Nights. Isn't that, or hold up, or is it called Night of the Dead? Or maybe I own both of them. There's two different games. No, I don't think I own Survive the Night. Night of the Dead is one where you build like traps and survive each night or something, and the other one I think is called No One Left. I can't remember. It's like a cross survival zombie, but it's really like bare bones. I don't know if I have that. Survive the Nights. I'll have to look after this stream, and then I see in Discord, remind me, dude, and I'm gonna check. I want to see if I got that game, and if not, maybe I'll go check it out and see what's up. Is it worth playing, and you enjoy it? Oh yeah, don't even bother dev matter, dude. Like half the devs left and started their own company to make another version of it. You know, it's boo boo die crap hard. Okay, Survive the Nights is a 7 Days to Die clone. Okay, is it like with updated graphics or something, or what's the catch to it? Oh, I got you. I got you. It's like trying to get the Three Musketeers together. I got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, all right. Well, hell, let me. I mean, I'll look at it because, like, at the very least, like I do with a lot of stuff, bro. I put stuff on Steam and let it sit in the wish list, and then when these fat sales come along here and there, I just start. You know, I make a bulk buy every now and then on just stuff. You know what I mean? And that's why I got so much in my library that I just flat ain't even played yet or such. It's not that, nothing against the games and like that. It's just I got a lot going on, real life, this right here, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'll check it out though, bro. Like, I'll check out that Survive the Nights. I'll look into it because, like, I like 7 Days to Die. Okay, so like, let me. I own 7 Days to Die, I think too. Yeah, I know I do. So like, I like 7 Days to Die, but I don't like 7 Days to Die. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'll wait for a second for you to reply, but I don't know if that makes any sense. And I'll explain if I need. But with all that said too, I think it's awesome that they still update it and everything going on. Yeah, I can do that. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, it's funny you say that, dude, because that's kind of my thing, I keep up with it. I know all the updates. Like, I've seen all the new monster ads and this and that and stuff. It's cool. And then the mod community for it is off the chain, right? So for me, what I couldn't get into, because like my son tried to get me into that one too, because he used to play it a good bit and stuff. And so like the thing that messed me up is like I play a lot of crafting survival builder games, right? And like for me, the way the building and the placement and like just how you click stuff in general was like backwards feeling like how it is in every other game I've ever played. And I just couldn't get past trying to relearn my subconscious to the way the game's controls are, if it makes any kind of sense. And that's what my reason was, you know. And I can't even fault the game for that. That's just me. Alright, this should be the last tree I have to do. This is so boring doing this. I feel bad. I got an hour and a half stream for killing trees. That's what I'm saying, man. PAX, as much as I love PAX, they need to add more gameplay loops. This shit is seriously like, this is like not acceptable, honestly. Like, and it doesn't have to be feature complete, man. It could be like hornball really messed up in it or whatever, and I'd be like, okay, like, give us like points of interest to go kill stuff at more or something more, or like something, or a quest giver, or I don't know, anything like just something. And I agree with your viewer telling you that, and I would agree with any viewer that comes onto my stream right now and tells me that too. And that's why on my streams for this, I literally put in my description a viewer beware. I don't know if you've seen that in my description. I ain't lying. I got a viewer beware in my thing about this being a time sink, like crafty progression, like type of thing right now, you know? Because that's what the whole game is right now. It's this and building and like people thinking about like killing name mobs for magic item gear, mats, hoarding if they don't wipe or something, you know, which I don't think they are going to wipe, but what if they do, you know, then those people, you think those people are going to come back and play? They're going to be so hurt. They're going to be sore, man. They're going to need some Boudreaux's butt paste, you know what I mean? It's going to be rough. They're going to be walking around slow around the house, you know? They're going to be walking real slow around the house. Just say what? Weesh. I mean, because, like, let's be real, dude. It'd probably be more exciting to watch me play Tetris, bro, on an 8-bit on the screen right now than this, to be honest. Like, you know? And not knocking the game or nothing, but, like, I'm just saying that's where it's at right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's a really good crafting building simulator right now. You know? But that's kind of what it is right now. You know? Sad but true. I guess I should make some. But it ain't unlocking no burns. I don't even need that yet, I don't think. Let's just fill this up. That's done. Fill this one up. Because I ain't going to come back until this mess is all done anyways, you know. It's not that exciting for me to want to come back to check on this. I still got to come back and mine iron. Honestly, I think what I'm going to do, you know, I'm probably going to do a lot of this off stream tomorrow. And then that way when I do my stream, it's going to be nothing but hunting or something that's a little bit more exciting. Or maybe even just building. Maybe that's better than cutting trees and mining. I don't know. But, like, that's why I'm always hinting each day now. And that's why I've been trying to tell Big Reddy. He ain't trying to hear it, but I hope he does. Like, this whole thing about this with the patch here on Pax, I'm not trying to say, like, I ain't never coming back to Pax. I will come back to Pax and check it, you know. What I got here is not for naught, you know what I'm saying? But, like, if they're not going to take my time seriously, why should I take the devs' time seriously? You see what I'm saying? Is where I'm at with it. And, like, if they want to mess around and be at the 4.5 month mark in with no serious update yet or any kind of information on a serious update, that's their bad. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna catch me slipping. And we about to be in Halloween season, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the games gonna have to fire, do this or that, get your pumpkin head mask or whatever, you know, type of thing. I love that kind of mess. They slacking, bro. Even if they ain't have an update, how come they ain't released like an All Hallows Eve like event for this upcoming month or something? Like kill the ghost and have a chance to drop like jack-o'-lantern treats or something. You know, I'm just saying, dude. They be slacking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a slumlord, bro, and I be coming up with this on the fly. You know, what's their excuse? You know, tired of it, man. And so that's why I tell Big Reddy, dog. Like, that's why be ready to see me jump the throne or, like, Black Ops 6 or something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Surviving Nights, etc., etc. Insert any damn game. Because I'm not going to keep sitting here and grinding like this and no life in it when there's no reason to, you know? That's what I was trying to explain to homie the other day about not even really being that important to, like, sweat to craft this steel chopping axe and mining tool yet. Because, like, yes, there's a need for it, but, like, only in the PvP area do you really want the steel mining axe for getting the pure iron a little quicker, you know. Yeah, and look, if you want the lowdown, I'll give you the too long didn't read right now on it. Like, this is just my speculation, but this is heavy research speculation right here. The way it's going to go, in my opinion, is there's not going to be any wipe at all unless the new combat changes have changed something in the underlying old system of blueprints on Unreal Engine, and then that is where they're gonna have to do a wipe. And even with that said, it may not. I don't think it might be a plot wipe, or maybe it will. I'm not entirely sure. But even with that said, honestly, I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think there's going to be any wipe of any kind. Okay, I think there's no reason to work your ass off that hard for it right now. That's what I was getting at, you know, other than like to get like the other plate, which some of it may not even be able to be made yet, you know, because I haven't even gotten so far into it to see when you max it out, like where does it drop off at yet, you know what I mean? So I'll have to look into it, and I could be totally wrong. Maybe there's a whole bunch of more stuff. I know there's some steel weapons you can make and stuff. Man, I'm so whatever. I just lost my train of thought, bro, hard. But no, okay, yeah. I don't think there's going to be any wipes, right? And I think that's on purpose also, because, like, why? It doesn't make sense, dude. The people are already kind of sourpuss, including myself. All right. Hopefully this update brings at least the economy vendor stalls or something. So, like, why would you want to wipe when, like, somebody's going to figure out how to dupe or exploit it or some mess, you know? And just destroy the economy anyways. And that's okay, dude. Let them do it. And do it as many times as possible. So that way they can figure out how to fix those exploits and then do a wipe and make sure the economy is working as intended and going. And then that way they don't have to do any more wipes until the 5.4 update, which is going to require a wipe because of the massiveness of just the engine technology increases at a core level from what I've been researching into, you know. So, you know, I don't see any wipes coming in the near future at all, you know. But with that said, like I was trying to tell him, like, if you know you're going to end up over here where we are now in this spot and you know it's better and we don't see any wipes coming, like, why not be grinding over here and getting this up? You know, that was the only thing where I was like, but I get it. And I totally 100%, like, he wanted to get the bellows up and his forge up. And I told him, go for that. That makes 100% sense. You should 100% do all that and get all your stuff to, like, in game there. So that way, if you come over here, you don't have to worry with that headache about it if you ever go back over there, you know? So I was like, I get that. If you feel like you're ever going to be back over there like that, you know what I'm saying? But I told him, if you think you're not, why put any more energy into over there when that energy could have been put over here? It's already been halfway up, or because, like, if he put that energy over here, he'd already be up halfway plus where was at already over here, just because of the abundance of everything. I think you could look at my stats right now, and that's a pure indicator of that, because, you know, I haven't really been playing that much at all lately, bro. And this right here, this carpentry 16, armorsmithing 15, blacksmith 13. This has all been within like a matter of days. You know what I'm saying? Not even. You know what I'm saying? And like the wood cutting, wine cutting, that's not even nothing to brag about. It is maxed out. I was done with the first 2-3 days of being here. You know, on this thing, on this area. You know, so I was saying, it's like, if he put that effort over here, and which I know he will when he comes over here. But I was telling him, you could already be here, making steel here, bro. You know, and doing that here. You could, because he could have already farmed off of my benches and even basic, and then skipped right into going towards his steel for his place, you know, and then just never even put down a basic bench ever, which that's huge, you know. And like I told him, he could drop chests before he had put his plot down. I told him, you could put chests anywhere in my plot. I don't care. Make them private, whatever. And he could have did that, you know. And he still can. I told him the offer still stands regardless, you know. And you know, I don't necessarily have to offer it to you because you already get it. Your plot. I checked you a few days ago when I was testing out a different route for a hunting route. And I went by your stuff is, yours is nice, bro. You got your whole rack with your chest on the side. You got your stuff on the outside where your blocks are set up, and you got your innards. It was a nice setup, man. I was like, yeah, he's this boy gets it, you know. You want it. So, and see, my booty mumbling. I'm already past the 130 mark, and I ain't even finished putting all this shit in the wood or whatever. That's a damn shame, you know. I'll tell you what, if I start streaming some first person shooters later, y'all gonna be, man, y'all gonna laugh at my death so much, man, because I'll be like, lose my train of thought and get scoped or something, you know, get ran over by someone's truck or something. They standing still, get hit by a tank. I'm sure we could have a lot of fun on GTA 2. I ain't played that in forever, honestly. I ain't played it in forever. Alright, so I know I need some of those, but I know I need these. So let's craft a bunch of those. Maybe I'll hit a level and make the short finds a little easier to make. And then I'll just spam the rest on short finds. And then get ready to close the stream. Because I honestly want to get ready to close the stream out soon. So I can hop in Discord with you and chill. Of course, if you need to take a break or I need to break, whatever. But, so I want to find out more about that Survive the Nights, and then that also that Project Castaways, and then I do need to give y'all my Steam link up, or so y'all can see my games too, and we can link up. Like y'all were saying the other day, I just don't do it with Steam too much like that, but I see the need for it though. Cause I don't know if you play Command and Conquer type game, you know. I got that Command and Conquer remastered. That shit is fun. I'm good and I'm not good, so sometimes I get destroyed. But it's fun. I think it's kind of like Age of Empires or those kind of games or something. Age of Mythology or whatever it's called. Oh, I feel that. I feel that. It's like I used to be good at Resident Evil games, right? Really good, you know? Back in the day when I was playing consoles, right? But now, if I play like Resident Evil type games now, bro, I look like I barely get out of kindergarten. It's bad. It's so bad, dude. I'm so out of touch and rusty. Total War Rome. Isn't that kind of play like the Warhammer ones, right? Where you can like... The excitement of Pax Day. Chopping trees all day like a slave. And then come back and make fine wood beams for somebody else's furniture company. The grandeur that is Pax Day. Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Gotta get the Warhammer ones too. Cool. Do you play like action role-playing games also? You know, like I don't play it no more, but for example, like Diablo 4 or like Path to Exile by chance? Don't do it. Don't get Diablo 4. Don't do it. No, unless that shit's on a huge like 80% off sale and they thirsty. They do that sometimes. They'll give like those emails out and that. But don't do it. It ain't worth it. I mean, okay, you know what? Have you ever played any games like that before? I guess I'm about ready to need to make more chests. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. Okay, in that context... No, you know what? No. I mean, I guess I would recommend it in the sense, like, if you're first breaking in and you want something that's kind of hold your hand, you know, and got, like, a storyline-ish. It wasn't even that good of a storyline. That's how it's embarrassing at best. And the end game is lackluster, honestly. And I heard even the new seasons, it still couldn't pull it together. It's embarrassing. But, yeah, no, I can't recommend it. I would say if you want to get into an ARPG and try it, and it's free to play, Path to Exile, check that out. You know, it's free, and that shit it's harder than a lot of them, but like, it's so sad. That one's like my favorite out of all of them, and I play a lot of ARPGs. Like I've been playing those throughout my whole life. Like, you know. I played Diablo 1 and 2 back on the computer way back in the day, all the way, you know. So this is over decades playing these type of games. And Last Epoch, for example, which don't buy that too. I got a review on Steam on that. Is garbage. It was cool at first, and then when they went 1.0 launch, they cut some things out and some issues. Maybe some will get resolved, but it's jank. You know. Because I think, in my opinion, for that team, unfortunately, and I want them to succeed and shit. I just think they have a hard time optimizing on a Unity for them for whatever reason. They're having a hard time. But I would highly recommend checking out Path to Exile, not only because it's free to play, but out of all the ARPGs out there currently, in my opinion, and many others, it's literally just the best of the best. Has the most customization, the most builds, the most just everything. Like, and if you want to feel like you're high on drugs when, like, you know, the best ass loot hits the ground or something, like, then play Path to Exile, because like when shit does hit the ground and you'll be like busting in your chair almost, like, oh, and all, like, it's crazy, dude. Like even after all the years of playing, like you know, when them divine orbs hit the ground, homies be like, you know, they scuttering. You know what I'm saying? Like, they moving like when you turn on the lights and the cockroaches run. You know what I mean? They moving. You know? Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right. I need to make a bench. I mean, a chest or something. I want to make something harder, man, that uses up some of this nicer stuff, though, but... It ain't looking like it's... I mean, I could make some of that, but that's waste. There's no reason to. It's because the same size as the other one. That's a waste too. Where's the decorated symbol chest? Where's it decorated at? I want to get it hiding. Planks, nails, and hinges. I think I'm going to put a new set behind here for it. So if I do move it later to do that thing, I'm already... oh, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? I need nails and hinges. Alright, that's plenty nails and that's... oh, okay, I'm good. Shit. And I just need a bunch of planks. Damn, I didn't even get that much planks. That's cold. Man, only craft 5. Sorry. I'm gonna put this chest down, put this stuff in it, and get ready to turn off this stream. Unless there's any special requests from me, if you have any special requests from me before I get off the stream. I got in this habit now where I put my construction thing. I used to just carry it with me everywhere, and I realized, like, why am I carrying my construction hammer everywhere? I only need it when I'm building something or whatever. Yeah, that sounds good. I haven't even ate today yet. Lately, I've been trying to do like 1 meal a day, and like sometimes intermittent fasting if I can, because I'm trying to lose some weight, get back in shape, get healthy. Long story short, I'll probably go into it one day more, but earlier last year I got up to like almost 270 pounds plus. I looked in the mirror and I said, I can't keep doing that, you know. And so I'm trying to turn it around, you know. I'm getting there. I'm down to in between 215 and 220 ish. I'm 215 today off the scale, 215.4 pounds. So I'm pretty happy. I'm trying. My goal is trying to get down to 200, man. You know, and after I get down to 200, I'm gonna try to bulk up. Hopefully, I'm just starting to get used to going back to the gym again. I'm gonna be honest. I've been out for a while and trying to get used to it all again. You know. I'm trying to get used to getting in the habit of going to the gym regularly. That's the biggest thing. I just started going the other week again. And I know it's going to take a month or two for me to build habits up and be doing it proper, you know. But I know that's what I want to do. I think I put those in the wrong bin, but whatever. You know what? I'll just sort all this later. Well, thank you all so much for checking me out today. And thank you so much, Blue Helix. And thank you so much, Orange, for coming in here today and checking me out. It means a lot. And I look forward to seeing y'all again and coming to check out all of y'all's live streams and all the stuff that y'all are doing as well. And thank you to anyone that comes on here and watches this live stream after the fact. And I look forward to keep building this and moving forward and see where it goes. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day.